All right. So the today's session is all about education in Latvia, and Latvia is one of the Schengen country and European country which is based in Europe. And if I told about the things that we are going to cover, we are going to cover the colleges, institution, what we have, thereafter the program offered, then the tuition fees is, and what about the studying the different program in a different institution, and thereafter what is the benefit of international student. Those are going from India as if now, and what will be the benefit of yours also side by side if you have promoting our institution which are in Latvia. So I'm just going to share my screen. So accordingly, let me know. So I think the screen is visible to all of you.
Yeah, sir, it is visible.
Yeah, is it visible? Absolutely fantastic. So let me first of all share the PDF with you so that it will help you a lot. Just a minute. That is education in Latvia. Right. All right, so I'm opening the PDF. So is the PDF is visible to all of you? Hello, everyone.
No, not yet, sir, not yet.
Okay, let me reshare again. Let me reshare again. Let me reshare. Okay, so now I think it is. Yeah, I think so. It's now it is shareable to all of you, right?
Yes, we can see
Okay,
that.
so you can see here the word is education in Latvia. So the salient feature lies, it is without IELTS. Minimum 2 semester fees is required for bachelor's and master's program, and student can apply even with 33 or even to 35 years in some conceptions, right? So exceptions are always there. So the qualification required is almost a grade 12, or we can say 12 standard in India, and the intakes are only two for October and February, and the course taught all are in English. And tuition fee are affordable. Why? Because here the fees are between 4,000 euro to 5,500 euro, in between of that. And paid internship available, but for only hospitality management courses, or we can say culinary skills, only for those we are having. And it is a part of European Union country, followed by euro is a major currency, and refusal for any country is accepted, whether it is a US, UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, for the study if they have. And the visa success is very high because it is more than 85 to 97% success lies for India itself only. And student will be studying in the capital city. The name of the capital city is Riga. So part-time work is allowed, that is up to 20 hours, 20. And cost of living is not too high. Why? Because when we are saying that 5,000 euro is the fees, of 5,500 is the upper limit, so the student can have not too much like have a pressure to earn a lot, and he can earn a decent amount over there. So embassy interview is there, appointment need to schedule with the VFS, and there is a European lifestyle. Apostle of academic document is mandatory, as similar to Cyprus or other country like Germany, France, Italy, Spain. Recognition of education department documents is also important if they are not in English. Now comes thereafter. As I told you, the minimum fees is starts from 5,000 euro, 4,500. But what inclusion? Inclusions consist of 1 year tuition fee, registration fee, which varies from institution to institution, and application fee, which again vary from college to university or that. And thereafter, followed by this, the copy of passport, academic, grade 10, 12, or graduation, whatever is needed, whatever the last higher education is there. Academic gap is there, you need to justify. Application fee, it varies from 250 euros, 350 euros, depending on that. And if any student who want to go for a master's or bachelor's and they have any work experience, they need to show with that also. And now I have kept a note over there. in order to get the offer letter, student might be need to appear for the interview with the international team. Once they successfully clear their interview, then only they will be getting the offer letter. That is a mandatory for university, but for college, might they can get exception, might. And here we have some list that is there. Riga Hotel School in Latvia, which is a hotel management top 5-star over there. Then followed by a Baltic International Academy. It is the largest private institution over there, and it's a deemed university, accredited university. ISMA, we have only one university under our flagship, under education group, Latvia, which is a private university. And the eligibility criteria for bachelors to go over there with a grade 12 student, they need at least 55% overall and 60% in English. They should have their motivational letter in right and LORs. LORs here, letter of recommendation from last attended institution, and it will be minimum two. It's required for masters. The same thing is there. Bachelors is required with minimum 55%. Motivational letter is required. LOR is required from the colleges institution last studied with minimum two. And with PhD also same criteria is there. But generally we have only one PhD, so very least number of applications are there. Here you can see for the South Asia team, you have the email has been shared over here and timings has been shared and everything. And the most important thing, in order to submit the application, a student need to appear for the embassy interview, and they are advised to take the appointment at least 2 months in advance, because as you know, currently from the VFS, everyone is struggling to get the appointments on timely basis for the submission and everything. If everything is in timely manner, so things will act upon accordingly. So let me now go to the let me reshare my screen once again. So is my screen is visible to all?
Yes, sir. It is
Okay.
visible.
So this is the ISMA University. Let me come with first of all the INVA University. So this is in Riga, Latvia. So this is, I will show the pictures also with all of you. So here we can see, as I told you, the bachelors and masters, and I'm focusing for 2024 and 2025 accordingly, right? So I can show you here. First of all, let's come up with bachelor's program. So we don't have so many programs. We have a limited programs. So in bachelor's, we have mainly three program in information system, followed by business administration, and followed by business administration and tourism. So a student with a background of arts also can apply. A student with from a physics, chemistry, mathematics can apply. Even with a background of business, like we say, grade 12 with a business background, also they can. So all three we can cover. Let's move on to with now masters. So here you can see here masters. So we have only two masters. One is in business administration, another one is computer system. And one important thing is there, bachelor's, the duration for the bachelor is 4 years because it is Europe. So generally we consider the bachelor with 4 years. So you can see here, let me click over here so that give you a fair idea. So you can see here full time is 4 years. If the same student go for a part-time international student, it will be 1 year more. So medium of instruction is English. So here the student is not going to face any problem that it's in the local language, so they will face any problem. Let's come to now masters quickly. So you can see here this one, and I'm sharing the same thing. So duration is 1.1 years. So it is a full time, and it will be 2.5 years if the same student go on part time. So international student with 1.1 year can finish up the course over there. So these are the courses that we can help them, and I can show you the like location. So you can see here it is Latvia. So over there, right? So short cycle program is there, but I don't commit to that. They should go over there because it is very less and it is almost 6 months. So the visa success ratio is not good. And now followed by this university, let me go to the second university, second institution. That name is Baltic International Academy. So there we have a lot of like programs more than this. So you can see here, this is the picture. So let me go over there quickly. So you can see here. Okay. So let me come here also bachelor, masters, and even PhDs we have. But I don't know how many of you come across with PhDs, but generally I used to get out of India. So I am well versed with that. Okay, so you can see here, we have a college program, we have a bachelor's, master's, and doctoral. So let me quickly come on a bachelor's program as majority of students coming for grade 12. So you can see here, we have a digital visualization program, then European economics with business, financial management, followed by science of law, psychology we have, sociology, politics, and anthropology for European studies. Then we have, last but not the least, social welfare program, bachelor studies, and tourism and hospitality, which is one of the major programs that used to student comes, and entrepreneurship management related to business. So all the program is absolutely 4 years degree program, right? And thereafter, I can say the program which we can come up for the students with a bachelor's or done in India. So we have a master's program for them. So again, science and law is there. Then psychology is there. Then economics is there, sociology, politics is there, social welfare, followed by hotel restaurant is there. Then management administration program is there, business management. So these are the few of the programs which a student can study. So you can compare with the university with this deemed institution. So here we have a lot of program as compared to them. So if a student is unable to go on a, I will say, make sure admission over there, so we can switch the same student over there, because both the student have the same location over there. And now, last but not the least, doctorate. Very few students comes. So even if somebody comes, so what program we can offer in economics and in law. We have only two, so things are there. And fees will be vary from bachelor's, master's, and all that. I will be sharing you the matrix, everything over the mails. Whosoever are concerned with us for the international team to be develop relations later on phase of time. So the thing is there now coming with the hotel management program over there. So let me quickly go over there also. The third institution. So the third institution is Riga Hotel School. Riga Hotel School. You can see over it. So this is one of the 5-star rating institution. So here you at least you can get some good programs. So let me go on the all programs. So you can see over there. So here levels, according to levels. So we have a hospitality management, BTech 5 level program, culinary arts, we have a BTech 5 level, and business also we have. So we have majorly broadly 3 programs in hospitality, in culinary chef, and in business. So these are the programs which you can see over there. Why? Let me show you the fees also of these programs. So if we going over there in admissions, so let me show you the fees over here. So again, it is on Latvia. So you can see here 5,000. So if a level 5 program is the non-EU students, Indians comes under non-EU. So 5,000 euro, followed by again, that is a 5 semester, means 2.5 years of study for that. So that is there. And culinary, again, that is 5 semester, 5 semesters. So 2.5 years of study is there. Because there is a followed of this one also. Internships is also there. So that's why. So you can see here, all are 5,000 euros. But vocational, they are only 2 semester. I strongly not recommend, but if somebody want to go, still they can go, avail that thing. And there, 5 to 10% scholarship would be there if a student perform very well over there in 1 semester in the next onwards over there. So these are the few programs, few institution which lies with us. So far, if somebody have any sort of question, I welcoming with that questions so that I can get back to them accordingly one by one. So anybody have any sort of question? Mamta, Neha, Mr. Sandeep, Mustafa, Azrin, anybody have any sort of question so far? Hello, is my voice is audible to all of you?
Yes, hi, sir. Thank you for all the information. Could you please confirm the student have to pay anything prior for the registration other than the tuition fee
Let me tell you how the admission process
before
goes.
the interview? Okay.
Yeah, they need to
Yes,
pay the
please.
application fee. They need to pay the application fee.
Okay. how
could
much it will
vary. It
be,
could
the
vary from
range?
institution to institution. For example, if it is for ISMA, it could be 250 euro. If Baltic, it could be 300 euro. Or if it could be like for like Hotel Riga School, it could be 200 euros. So depending on institution to institution, program to program, that depends altogether.
Okay. All right. And
Yeah. Any other question?
what is the turnaround time for the offer letter अगर
Okay,
आज
that is,
application
I
submit
think,
कर
until and unless the student don't clear the interview, whether it's from the ISMA, whether it's from the BIA, or any of the institution, I can't place the offer, because we need to see the student which is coming to our institution is good to go with the IELTS scores, with the like basic awareness that what program they're going to study, the things comes. Because what happened now, Latvian institutions also in context with Northern India, they are now awakened. Why? Because in South, we never ever face any problem. Whatever we say and what they got is not, the differentiation is there. Everybody will agree with that. What happened? There is a term called packages are coming out. So institution can take the fees, refund the fees, they will deduct their administrative cost. This much is there, truly. But when we say 5,000 euros in Indian currency is 4.5 lakh, and when we come to realize that our tuition fees has been like paid by some agent and something, blah blah things happen, so we face a lot of troubles. Because when a student says, sir, your fees is 4.5 lakh in Indian currency, but we have paid 6.5 lakh, and there's a true phenomena.
Okay.
Since we are paying to the agent, recruitment agent, still we are facing such problems. So we are very much rigorous now. We need to see the agency, how they are working, what are the things. Sometimes they say there is no application fees, and once the admission is done, they say, okay, you need to pay 200 euros, 300 euros. So we are not working with so many agents. So being a admission office for these three institutions, and I am heading upon with the things, like, taking the things into the next level, I am very strict. Getting a visa is very easy for the Latvia. That is a rest assured. But the thing is, there people are not aware of the financial requirement. People are saying you need to pay 10,000 euro, you need to pay 12,000 euro. Let me tell you, 500 to 600 euro is the living cost for the Latvia. So if I sum up
Right.
600 euros, 600 euros. So multiply by 12 months is become 7,200 euros, right? 7,200, we can round it off to the nearest 7,500 euro. So 7,500 euro plus 1 year euro, 1 year tuition fees will be there. So in case of hospitality institution, so 7,500 plus 5,000, it become 12,500. So that should be in the bank account to be shown in prior to sending the fees. Right. So in getting the TRC, temporary residency permit or card to the student, earlier it is just 15 to 20 business days. Now, even a Latvian authorities, immigration authorities are so much aware from the North Indian. When they reach over there, we know they abscond. So now, if a student who abscond from our program, the tuition fees is forfeited. They can't take the like things back. So we are very much aware with the things to need to taken care. We are always there with our recruitment partners. We are happy with the student to help them, because if they study for 6 month hospitality program with us, they will get a very next semester on the job placement. The thing is that even I will show you with the internship, where we give the internship. I will come to that page also. But prior to that, I have to make sure the student is coming from North India. I'm little, not little, I am very rigid with the grade 12, 12, everything. Why? Because what they say, even the offer letter has been canvases. I have seen some incident has come where they have not paid the fees. They are not the of the student, and everything has been done. So this will be done nowadays. Earlier it happened, so that is with a different institution, but now under my flagship or education group, which we maintain the consistency, so we maintain the dignity also, we maintain the transparency also. I know it is harsh for me to say, but in order to get a 90% success for the North India, Mamta, you also being like accepted with the fact that if you have a good student, so no problem comes. When the student also change the
Yes.
institution over there, the lot of troubles you also face, if we also face, right?
Yes.
Neha, also you
Course,
will
sir.
be get, Mr. Sandeep, you also get agree with that. Because what happened, as a teamwork, if we become a team, so we have to care and share for each other. It's not about that I am also supporting you round the clock, you are not supporting. So I am very sorry with the support of mine. I can support you with the Latvian time, because Latvian time is 3.5 years behind of Indian. So if I say it is going to 1, so if I calculate, so it will be 10 past 30 over there. So my problem lies because being working with you, the admission office, or with the you can say international team or everything, India office. So we are little likely with a little bit with the as per synchronizing with the our like that country from where the we have to make everything goes the all together. Anybody
So,
have any sort of question?
you will recommend that the student have the living expense and 1 year fees in
Absolutely,
his account,
absolutely,
and we have to
absolutely.
pay it the 1 year fee from that account.
Yes, that is the only reason. Na? We have to justify, Mamta. Try to
Okay,
understand.
so
For example, my fees is
the funds need to be old.
yeah.
The fund needs to be much old or maintained that,
Yes,
or
yes. Now it comes. There is a myth that it is a 6 months old fund is required. There is a myth. There is a myth. The
Okay.
reality is this: the funds should be in the student account or the parent account. FD could be considered. FD, RD, PPF, GPF, all are accepted, right? So source of income, like 3 years ITS you can show. So to substantiate the funds, the origin of the funds it's come from. It's not always that you have access to the fees and you don't have to access to the living cost. Majority of the time, people have access to the living cost, that is 7 to 8,000 euro. Now they don't have access to the funds that they need to remit to the institution. For them, you can show that we have the source of income. So we'll remit from in that way. So there are so many things. I can help you, I can guide you. And the most of the important thing is the gap. Gap means a student is not studying or the, but you justify in a genuine manner. Genuine manner. For masters, we don't have any problem in the gap. After bachelors, we don't have any problem. For from a grade 12 to a bachelor, if they have a more than gap of 24 months, you or 2.5 years, but you justify in a proper manner so that the things will look decent. Right? It's not that some irrelevant diplomas are given. So it's very difficult for me to get into with the things altogether. Are you getting my point? Everyone.
6 months old fund is not required. Like how old the fund should be and how
Let
much should
me
the
tell
student
you,
need?
first of all, you should have access to the right amount of fund which is needed, Rajeshwari. My question is there. If I'm saying if a student is able to pay 5,000 euro fees, but he is side by side is about to pay, but is not willing to show that much amount. So there is a like bifurcation of the living cost and bifurcation of the tuition fees. So altogether combined is 1 year altogether fees. Because if you say 6 to 7,000 euro is there, anyone can show. If I can say 4,500 to 5,500 euro is fees, anyone can show. But we combine, it crosses 10,000 euros, approximately 10,000 euro it crosses. Sometimes is not, sometimes is there. So sometimes the fees comes 4,000 euro and the living cost is 6,000 euro or 6,500. So it goes below 12,000. So 10,000 euros to 12,000 euro, this much is the total amount which need to be shown. And it could be in any form. It could be in the FD, RD, PPF, GPF, or all together.
Yes, on the application fee, sir.
No, I got your point that it can be in any form, FD, RD, GPF, anything. So how long the fund should be? Like as you told that 6 months is a myth. So it should be 2 months, 1 month, 3 months.
Up to 3 months. I will suggest it should be 3 months. 3 months. Because when you're starting the process, I will say you at least give us 3 months. So when you're starting the process and when the process will take time, so 1 month has been consumed. So it should be nearly to 3 months, I can say. Nearly to 3 months. It is good to go. FD, it could be done at any point of time. That is a liquidate money. It can be used. So that the thing is there. If GPF, PPF is there, that's a long saving part. So at least up to 90 days, I will say, minimum. It's not 6 months. Usually they say 6 months, but 3 months is good to go. 3 months is good to go. 3 months fund.
Okay, one more thing. Like how much the ITR should amount of ITR? Is there any
That depends.
specific?
That depends. It depends whether it is a self-employed or a businessman or a like government employee or a private employee. Or it depends. Business, non-business, it depends. Because in generally in India, now the new tax regime comes is the exemption with 7.5 lakh. 7.5 lakh, right?
Yes.
So because there is also a difference between tier 1 city, tier 2 city, tier 3 city, because depending on their expenses, they make the thing goes. Why? That depends. Financial, the thing is there. It depends how the sources has been derived. Sometime a businessman is there. He has the GST. He have the everything. He earn 50 lakh a year. So if I take a 50 lakh, though, that becomes a 4 to 5 lakh a month. So that is a very big amount. How they substantiate from the CAs or their evaluation report comes that vary from like parents to parents, I will say. All parents are not, some are government, some are private, some are self-employed, some are businessmen. So it depends. It depends altogether how the things goes.
Wouldn't have to take the accommodation before going
It
Latvia?
is
Like take
strongly
accommodation
recommended.
book
It is strongly recommended, but
Okay.
not mandatory. Not mandatory, but it is strongly recommended that
Okay.
they can search on their own, or if they want any assistance, so they go accordingly with that. They go with.
So
It
we
is
need
better
to
to
have a
book the appointment before coming, before going 1 month. After getting the visa, 15 to 20 business days.
okay. Student have to show any letter of accommodation or just उसको पता होना चाहिए क्योंकि I if they ask in a question so that they can clarify in that, or do we need accommodation letter?
The thing is there, for example, if you take the help of the institution, we will help you as much as we can. It is strongly recommended that there is a nominal fee associated with that, so that the institution itself arrange the thing. So it will not a burden for
Okay.
you and the student. I strongly recommend it. From out of India, majority of the people say, so for first 45 days or first 2 months, we have accommodated the students. So once they come over there for first 1 month or 2 months, they have a substantiate dormitories, or whatever I can say. It could be a homestay, it could be a shared accommodation, anything is there accordingly, or hostels provision, which we do have with our rental people over there who go for the real estate over there. But majority of people in India don't opt for this, and that also lies for one of the strong reason of denial of visa also sometimes. It could be contribute. It contributes.
What will be the eligibility criteria for ISMA University, Baltic?
Yeah,
And
somebody is asking some question. Their voice is very less. So you could be louder so that I can hear it properly.
okay, sir, what will be the eligibility criteria for ISMA University
Can you
for
bit
Baltic?
louder?
And so, what will be the eligibility criteria for ISMA University, Baltic, and
Yeah,
Riga Hotel
I
Group?
already told for university, a bachelor student will go, for a 4 year study will go. There would be a 2 intakes, and then admission is strictly basis on the interview, right? And in the interview, definitely we will ask for the financial, where it is a like interview where we ask so many questions in order to get the student is authenticate that he or she know why they are coming or what they can clear with the thing, because they have to face an interview in the Latvian consulate or high commission in your region. So we have to double check the things that a student is good to go with that.
Okay, like, is there any specific percentage for 12th or bachelor?
Yes, it is there. It is there above 55, but in English it should be 60, above 55. So it would be a, I can say, second division student, second division. So if a student is above 55 or on 55, we can accept that application. Now, Schengen countries are also becoming a little bit strictly. As it happens with Canada, they don't want to repeat the same thing with them also. So things are there altogether. And it is my humble request that you can join the session with the same link. I am just extending the time because the like a session is about to finish in 2 to 3 minutes. So I am just extending the time so that we can continue the things. And I have to share a lot many things about the internships and many things which has been a leftover portion, which is required for a student to know if they study for 6 months or 1 year, how can they facilitate to get the on the job training sessions, and even they have very good opportunities to work in US also. If they study in Latvia, they can have access to go to on J1 visa to USA. I will share that thing, and I am just extending the time of this meeting. All right.